Russia. The name itself evokes a sense of mystery. It is a land of vast distances and dramatic contrasts. Picture endless plains of snow and ice where the only sound is the wind howling across the tundra. Now imagine vibrant cities bustling with life and energy. This is Russia, a country that defies easy categorization. It is a place where East meets West, where ancient traditions coexist with modern ambitions. Russia is a land of contradictions, a place that constantly surprises and challenges our perceptions. From the frozen wastelands of Siberia to the sun-drenched beaches of Sochi, Russia's landscapes are as diverse as its people. Russia is the largest country in the world by landmass, spanning an incredible 11 time zones. This immense expanse means that when the sun rises in the easternmost part of Russia, it is still the previous day in the westernmost regions. It stretches from the eastern edge of Europe across the entirety of northern Asia, covering a vast array of climates and terrains. Imagine a map of the world, and then picture a country that dominates the northern hemisphere. Now picture a country that stretches from Poland all the way to Alaska, a distance so vast it's almost unimaginable. That's the sheer scale of Russia, a land of superlatives and extremes. This vast territory encompasses a breathtaking array of landscapes, each more awe-inspiring than the last, from icy tundras to lush forests, and from arid steppes to towering mountains. In the north, the frozen tundra stretches as far as the eye can see, a seemingly endless expanse of white. It is a land of permafrost and icy winds where the sun barely rises above the horizon during the long winter months, casting a perpetual twilight over the land. Yet even in this harsh environment, life finds a way. Hardy plants and resilient animals have adapted to survive in these extreme conditions. Polar bears roam the ice floes, their white fur blending seamlessly with the snowy landscape, while reindeer herds migrate across the frozen plains, following ancient routes in search of food. The northern lights dance across the sky, painting the night with their ethereal glow, a natural light show that captivates all who witness it. As we travel south, the landscape begins to change dramatically. The tundra gives way to the taiga, a vast boreal forest that stretches across millions of acres, home to a rich diversity of flora and fauna. This is the realm of towering pines and spruce trees, their branches heavy with snow in winter, creating a picturesque winter wonderland. The air is filled with the scent of pine needles and damp earth, a refreshing aroma that invigorates the senses. Wolves howl in the distance, their cries echoing through the silent forest, a haunting sound that speaks of the wild. Further south still, we encounter the steppe, a vast grassland that stretches across southern Russia, a land of open skies and endless horizons. This is the land of cowboys and nomads, where horses roam free and the wind whispers tales of ancient battles and heroic deeds. The steppe is a place of stark beauty, where the sky stretches endlessly overhead, and the only landmarks are the occasional lone tree or rolling hill, creating a sense of vastness and solitude. In the west, we find the Caucasus Mountains, a towering range that forms a natural border between Russia and the Middle East, a region steeped in history and legend. These majestic peaks are home to some of the highest mountains in Europe, their snow-capped summits piercing the clouds, standing as silent sentinels over the land below. No journey through Russia would be complete without a visit to its two most iconic cities, Moscow and St. Petersburg. These metropolises, each with its distinct character, represent the beating heart of this vast nation. They offer a glimpse into Russia's complex past and its dynamic present. Moscow, the capital city, is a sprawling metropolis that pulsates with energy. Its streets are a whirlwind of activity, a fusion of ancient history and modern ambition. At the heart of Moscow lies the Kremlin, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This imposing fortress, with its red brick walls and onion-domed cathedrals, is the spiritual and political center of Russia. Inside the Kremlin walls, you'll find the seat of Russian power, the Kremlin Senate, home to the office of the president. A short walk from the Kremlin takes you to Red Square, Moscow's most famous landmark. This vast cobblestone square has witnessed some of the most significant events in Russian history, from military parades to political demonstrations. St. Petersburg, Russia's second largest city, is known as the Venice of the North. This elegant city, built on a network of canals and islands, is a masterpiece of 18th century urban planning. St. Petersburg was once the capital of the Russian Empire, and its streets are lined with grand palaces, ornate bridges, and magnificent cathedrals. The Hermitage Museum, housed in the Winter Palace, is one of the world's greatest art museums, home to masterpieces by Leonardo da Vinci, Rembrandt, and Michelangelo. Section 4, The Soul of Russia, where art and history collide. To truly understand Russia, you must delve into its soul, a soul nourished by centuries of artistic and literary brilliance. This brilliance is reflected in the country's vast array of literature, music, and visual arts, each telling a story of its own. Russian culture is a rich tapestry woven from its history, its landscapes, and the spirit of its people. The vast and varied landscapes, from the dense forests to the flowing rivers, have inspired countless works of art and literature. It is a culture that has left an indelible mark on the world, influencing everything from literature and music to ballet and cinema. Russian opera houses and cinemas stand as testaments to this enduring influence. Russian literature is renowned for its depth and emotional intensity. The pages of these books are filled with stories that explore the complexities of the human experience. From the epic novels of Leo Tolstoy and Fyodor Dostoevsky to the poetry of Alexander Pushkin and Anna Akhmatova, Russian writers have explored the human condition with unflinching honesty and profound insight. Their works continue to resonate with readers around the world, offering timeless reflections on life, love, and loss. Their works grapple with themes of love, loss, faith, and redemption against the backdrop of a society grappling with change and upheaval. These themes are not only found in literature, but also in Russian cinema and theater, where stories of personal and societal transformation are vividly brought to life. Russian music, too, is infused with a unique sense of passion and drama. The melodies and harmonies crafted by Russian composers have a way of touching the soul and stirring deep emotions. The works of Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky, Sergei Rachmaninoff, and Dmitri Shostakovich are instantly recognizable for their soaring melodies, their complex harmonies, and their ability to evoke a wide range of emotions. These composers have left a lasting legacy that continues to inspire musicians and audiences alike. From the haunting beauty of Swan Lake to the rousing power of the 1812 Overture, Russian music has the power to transport listeners to another world. Each performance is a journey through the rich emotional landscape of the human experience. No exploration of Russian culture would be complete without mentioning ballet. The grace and precision of Russian ballet dancers are renowned worldwide. The Bolshoi Ballet, founded in Moscow in 1776, is one of the oldest and most prestigious ballet companies in the world. Its history is a testament to the enduring power of dance as an art form. Its dancers are renowned for their technical brilliance, their artistry, and their ability to convey emotion through movement. Each performance is a masterclass in the art of ballet, captivating audiences with every step and gesture. Section 5, Echoes of Empires, a tapestry of triumph and tragedy. Russia's history is as vast and varied as its landscapes, stretching from the icy tundras of Siberia to the bustling cities of the West. It is a story of empires rising and falling, of revolutions and wars, of triumphs and tragedies that have left an indelible mark on the nation's soul. To understand modern-day Russia, we must journey back in time, to explore the events that have shaped this complex nation, from its earliest days to the present. From the Viking traders who plied its rivers in the 9th century to the rise of the mighty Mongol Empire in the 13th century, Russia's early history is a tale of cultural exchange and conquest, of blending traditions and forging new paths. The emergence of the Grand Duchy of Moscow in the 14th century marked a turning point, a beacon of hope and resilience in a time of turmoil. Under the rule of Ivan the Great, Moscow threw off the shackles of Mongol rule and established itself as a major power in Eastern Europe, laying the foundation for a burgeoning empire. It was under Ivan the Terrible, the first Tsar of Russia, that the country began its expansion eastward, conquering vast territories in Siberia and Central Asia, extending its reach and influence. The 18th century witnessed the rise of Russia as a global power under the rule of Peter the Great, a visionary leader with grand ambitions. Peter, a visionary leader, was determined to modernize Russia, and he embarked on a series of ambitious reforms, transforming the nation's military, government, and culture. He built a new capital at St. Petersburg, a window to the West, and he encouraged the adoption of Western ideas and technology, forever changing the face of Russia. The 19th century was a time of both progress and upheaval for Russia, a period marked by rapid industrialization and profound social change. The country abolished serfdom in 1861, a momentous event that had a profound impact on Russian society, freeing millions of peasants from centuries of bondage. However, the growing gap between the rich and the poor, coupled with political repression, led to increasing social unrest, a simmering discontent that would soon boil over. This unrest culminated in the Russian Revolution of 1917, which toppled the Romanov monarchy and led to the establishment of the Soviet Union, a new chapter in Russia's tumultuous history. The Soviet era brought its own set of triumphs and tragedies, from the rapid industrialization and victory in World War II to the harsh realities of political purges and economic hardships. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 marked the end of an era, but the echoes of its legacy continue to shape Russia today, a nation forever intertwined with its past.